I look like a bruja. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another makeup video. For today's video, I'm planning on showing you guys my everyday makeup look. Kind of basic, kind of boring, but I know a lot of you find it interesting, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Like I do in other videos, I already did my eyebrows just because we're gonna get out of the way. I am planning on giving you guys a brow tutorial soon. Don't know when, but soon. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this everyday makeup look. This makeup look to some people may seem very like glam for an everyday makeup look, but it's just kind of what makes me feel comfortable on a daily basis. I wear this to work, I wear this to just be home, I wear this to watch TikToks, I wear this to sleep, and I wear it to wake up. So yeah, without further ado, let's go on to this video. I'm sorry if I look very fodonga. This is just kind of how I look every day also, so I wanted to incorporate my messy hair with my everyday makeup look because they kind of go together. Anyways, I zoomed you guys in. Let's get started again with the fluffy headband. We're gonna apply. Oh yeah, I'm sexy. You come here often? We're gonna start our makeup. So we're gonna start off with our Nivea crema. I got the big jar. I'm gonna apply this on my nose. That's always really dry. My forehead, just because it's also dry. My chin. I remember this part of my chin used to be like so dry that I had like this part was all black because of how dirty it was and how dry it was. I don't even think it was because it was dry. I just think I was just nasty. When I was little, I didn't care about my face. Oh my god, I have a funny story I just thought of. I'm gonna share it with you guys. So, while I do this. So basically, ever since I was little, I was very coqueta. Like very flirtatious. Oh, very flirtatious. Anyways, I was very flirtatious with everyone, even if they were like 30 years older than me. But so I remember me and my friends used to always hang out in my neighborhood. We lived in a trailer park. Not that I even know, but we lived in a trailer park, and there was always us kids in the neighborhood. And I remember one time there was this new kid in our neighborhood, and I had the biggest freaking crush on him. He sees this. He moved to Texas, so I haven't seen him. So, but I had the biggest crush on him, and I remember one time we were all hanging out, and I was wearing sweatpants and like a princess t-shirt or something, and I had my hair in a bun. And I remember I was like, oh my god. I didn't tell anybody, but it was just like natural instinct. Like, you need to go do your thing, you know, go put on a dress, some heels, go outside, walk your thing, you know, let them know who's the baddie here, you know. Keep in mind that I was only like, I want to say like 10, 11. I was really young, and I wanted to get down and dirty with this kid. And this is so embarrassing. I remember we were all playing hide and go seek tag or something like that, and I went inside my house and I changed while I was supposed to be hiding. I went inside and changed, and I put on this purple dress that had like different patterns. Like it was like solid purple. It was like, didn't even have sleeves. It was just like off the shoulders. It was like a purple dress. It was just purple, and then the next line had ruffles, then it had stripes, and it had polka dots. It was ugly, but I thought it was gorgeous. I put on these big ass hoops that were like pulling my ears down like no other, and I put on this big golden necklace. Oh my god. And I fixed my hair in a bun and took out like one little hair right here, and I put on these like flat, like, what were they, like flat, they were like chanclas, like sandals with a tacon at the end, like a little heel. Insert picture here. And oh my god, I remember I went outside Okay, we're gonna call this dude Josh. We're gonna call this dude Josh. That wasn't his name though. And I remember I walked up to him. He was supposed to be hiding also. And I walked to him and I was like,
oh my god, have they found us?
and he was like kind of like, where'd you come from, you know? He was like, what are you he looked at me kind of like, what are you wearing? And I was over there like, oh my god. And I remember I had like a little pink purse too. I was like, and my cousin, she was just like, what are you wearing? And I was just like, oh, I was like trying to, you know, be next to him every second. I had the biggest crush on him. But yeah, I don't know why that just came to my mind. Oh yeah, point is, I have the little derp spot right here and it was just nasty. Okay, moving on. Now that I've moisturized my face, we're gonna go in again. Hello? Oh. We're gonna go in with the eye primer that you guys already know I love using. Remember, everywhere, all over the eyes. Now, I'm gonna go in with our foundation. For foundation, I am using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible number 450. My face looks so red. I look like a tomato. Okay, so I have been getting some little pimples here and there, like espinillas. Like I have right here, these red spots. This certain part of my chin is always red. I have a little bit over here. I'm gonna go with my Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer, and I'm just gonna put a little dot everywhere that I have a little red pimple, just for extra coverage. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our foundation. And I'm gonna spray my Milani Make It Last matte spray. Now that we've applied our foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Color Perfect foundation stick, and we're just gonna put that on our nose to contour it, make it look snatched. And right under our cheekbones and up towards our temples. If you guys notice, a lot of how I do my foundation or set my face or do my face be like besides eyes, it's kind of what I do even if I'm doing glam or non-glam. I don't know, this is just what works for me, what I've been able to like pick up that works best for my face and my face shape and everything. I do have another story though. I remember when I was little, that guy Josh that I was telling you guys about, he ended up becoming friends with one of my next crushes. So after he moved away to Texas, I ended up having a crush on his friend, who at that time, after he left, became my best friend. Oh my god, I'm crazy. So what happened was I became really good friends with him. Come to find out that we had the same birthday. And I used to hang out with him during the summer. We would ride our bikes everywhere, go to the corner store, and just hang out, you know. And I had a motorcycle at the time, like a little scooter motorcycle. Ew, what the fuck is that? I had a scooter motorcycle, and we would hang out on that. We would ride it around, you know, the usual. And I remember at some point I ended up having a crush on him, like a big ass crush on him. And I remember, and I was like what, 5th, 6th grade. My friends at the time, one of them, she helped me write like a little love letter. Oh my god, I remember when we used to do these when we were kids. Oh shoot, I forgot. So now I'm going in with the Neutrogena concealer, and I'm just gonna outline it right next to the contour, bring it down under my eyes to conceal under my eyes, and then I'm gonna put some right under the contour that we put on our cheekbones, and then some right here for the redness that we have right here on our chin, our forehead, the center of our nose, a dot right here, and on our bridge. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so I don't remember. What was I saying? Oh, okay. I remember when we all used to write little love letters to our crushes when we were younger. Well, at least I did. This is the only time I ever wrote a crush love letter to anybody, and it was also the last time. So I guess we wrote a love letter, and I remember I was so excited to give it to him. We got off the bus from school at our bus stop, and I went home and showed my 2 older sisters, and they just kind of laughed at me. They're like, "You're weird, don't give it to him." And I was like, "No, I'm going to." And my cousin, he was good friends with him at the time, so I ran to his house. And then, take in mind, this was like directly right after school, so I went to his house, and then he like called him and told him to come over, but he sent, let's call him Luke. Okay, so I went to my cousin's house. He called Luke. Luke sent his cousin, who was older than us, to come over here to get the letter, and he came on his bike to my cousin's house, who was like 2 houses away, 2 houses down from mine. And I was like, oh my god, and I was telling him, don't open it, don't read it, don't do nothing with it, just give it to him. And then he was like, okay. Pretty sure he opened it, because he was like smiling and laughing about it. And my cousin was like, oh my god. And then I remember on the letter we wrote we were like, oh, I meant to write, I think you're cute. I didn't know how to spell back then. I still don't know how to spell. And I wrote, I think you're cut.
I like your cut, G.
Embarrassing. Oh my god. I think I wrote, do you want to date me or something? And I put circle yes or circle no or something like that. And I'm so cringy. Okay, and then his cousin came back with the paper, and then but he didn't write anything on it, and I was like, wait, what did he say? He's like, oh, we didn't have any pens or pencils. He said, but he said circle yes. And I was like, oh my god. And I remember I was so excited. I went home. No, I didn't go home. I went to my best friend's house, who was like 2 streets away from my house. Anyways, what I was saying, I'm going in with the Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer right over everything that I just did, besides these. But yeah, I went to my best friend's house, and I told her, and I was like, I have a boyfriend. Oh my god, it was crazy. And then I told her about it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go see my boyfriend or whatever. Oh my god, this is so sad. This is sad. I went to his house, which is like a street closer to my house. His cousin was there, and his sister, who was like younger than us. And oh my god, I was just there like smiling. I was like, can I talk to you? And then it was so embarrassing. I was over there going all confidently, and I went, and he like weirdly went to the side. We were like talking, right? And he was like, I was like, so you said yes? He was like, no. He's like, I never said that. He was like, I said no. He was like, that's nasty, or something like that. And I remember I was like, oh, okay. But I remember I turned so red. I was embarrassed. And I remember I was so depressed and sad after that. Me not knowing what depression was at the time. And I went home all sad. And I told my sister about it, and they're just kind of like, whatever, you know? And later that day, we were walking early in the morning to school. No, later the next day, we were all walking to the bus stop. And my best friend caught up to us when we were walking, when me and my sister were walking to the bus stop. And my sister kind of like started walking ahead of us because she was like kind of like listening to her music. She didn't really care about our little kid stuff. And my best friend, she was like, so are you and Luke dating? And I was like, no. She was like, what happened? I was like, we broke up. I was too embarrassed to tell her what he told me, that I said we broke up. But we were never even dating, bro. And I don't think I ever told her this after that, actually. But yeah, that's the story. After that, I didn't really hang out with him anymore. He kind of became a bully in the neighborhood with him and his little friends, guy friends. So I just never interacted with him anymore. Alright guys, I know I've been talking a lot. I don't know where these stories are coming from, like why am I sharing them right now? But okay, she's a storyteller at this point. Alright, now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Clean Professional Powder. Sorry, I had already poured it in here. I forgot. Like you guys know, I kind of dab it in with my beauty blender and just pat it against my hands to get that excess off. And I'm just going to go everywhere where I put the concealer. And then I actually didn't end up getting my first boyfriend till like what grade was I in? 5th grade? I was like in 4th, 5th grade when that happened. But I didn't get my first boyfriend till I was like 6th grade. But I never told anyone because I don't want people to know, you know? I don't know. I don't really like telling people when I'm in a relationship, or because that's where toxicity that's where toxic people come from, you know? Guys, I can't speak. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in with this big, humongous, fluffy brush and just kind of gently like go over everywhere and then just blend out the sides. Now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Paris True Match bronzer, going with this fluffy dirty brush, and I'm just gonna go over where I put my contour on my nose and on my cheekbones and up to a little bit up to my forehead because I have a small forehead. I'm done putting on the bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush, and for the blush I use the Makeover's Essentials like little palette thing. I don't know where I got this from. It just kind of appeared in my makeup vanity. But you guys see the colors. I'm using these two right here, which are the blushes, and I'm using the smaller brush, and I just kind of like twist the brush around and then just kind of swipe them up to brighten my cheekbones a little bit. I don't know, I'm not good with makeup phrases. I'm just putting it on my cheekbones and a little bit on my nose. Now, again, don't judge me. I'm gonna do my fake moles. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna go in with my other L'Oreal Paris True Match bronzer, the lighter one, and with this small fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna put that on my eyelids just to mattify them, I guess you could say. I don't know. Okay, so there are some days where I choose to do eyeliner, like a small wing or something, before I put my lashes on, but I'm not really in the mood today to do eyeliner because ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just gonna put on my mascara and lashes. So again, for mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black, my favorite, and we're just gonna apply that on our top lashes. Okay, I did my top eyelashes. Now for my falsies, I'm gonna be using Wispies Salon Perfect Wispies. That's what we're using. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try. And again, we're using Duo Glue because Duo Glue is just good. And then to apply my falsies, my pestañotas, I use this dirty ass tweezer. So we're gonna apply the lashes, get my Duo Glue. It's always the inner corner of lashes that I feel like everyone always struggles with, not just me. It's like that part is just like, you know, screw you, I'm not gonna stick, you know? Now what I do, I go in with my eyeliner, and this one is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner. Okay, so I just kind of connect this right here. That's literally all I'm doing, coloring that part to make it look like it's filled. I don't know if that makes sense. Now I'm gonna go with my eyelash curler, and I'm gonna curl my fake lashes to kind of make it go up a little bit more, and also to stick closer to my real lashes. I'm gonna pull down, not up, because if you pull up, your lashes are gonna fly off. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add on some white eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline New York Tattoo Studios gel pencil liner in white, and I'm just gonna apply that on my bottom waterline. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara again and just apply a little bit to my bottom lashes. I only want to apply a little bit just to make them noticeable, but not to the point where they look super full and done. Now for my lips, I'm just going to wipe them off with a wipe, and then I'm going to show you guys what I do for my lips. Now I go in with my Vicks Vaporu, because my lips be crusty. Now for my lips, I'm going to go in with another eyebrow dip by Maybelline New York Tattoo Studios. It's just another dip brow. And this brush, I think it's a lip gloss brush, I don't know. It's weird, but it kind of works for me, so I don't really care. I dip that in a little bit, and then I outline my top lip and a little bit right here on my bottom lip. I look like I got caca on my lips. Or like I have a mustache. Have y'all seen that TikTok that says, ay, perdón amiga, te confundí con un pedazo de caca? Well, I feel like that pedazo de caca right now. I don't know what lip gloss this is, but it's just this very bright pink lip gloss, and I just put that in the bottom lip. So it looks like that. Then I just go. Then with the wipe, I just kind of wipe that bottom lip off a little bit. And then just blend it in again. Then wipe it off again. Blend it in again. One more time. I almost forgot my highlight. It's always the thing I always forget. But I'm gonna go in with the Just Glow highlight duo that I've been using, and I always go with this one. And I just put that in my inner corners of my eyes, the tip of my nose, and a little bit on the ridge of the nose, and a little bit right here on our lips. Now for the last thing, we're gonna apply again our Milani Make It Last matte spray all over our face. And you're done!